So guys, I want to make a video about, a lot of people have been saying that if Amir Khan beats Terence Crawford, he will become the best pound for pound fighter in the world. Timothy Bradley also said that Khan's fighting for the pound for pound best fighter in the world. If he can win, he'll be the #1 fighter out there. You know, he's not motivated by the money because Khan's got a big mansion. Khan's got 6 or 7 cars. So he's not motivated by the money. He's motivated by the fact that, you know, he wants to be the best fighter in the world. And by beating Crawford, he'll be the best fighter in the world. Now, as you know, I'm an Amir Khan supporter, and I really hope he beats Terence Crawford. But I've got to be real with this. I don't agree with that. I don't agree if you beat Terence Crawford that you become the best fighter in the world. Just because that guy's the best fighter in the world, I don't quite agree with that. I believe that you'd have to put Amir Khan in the top 10 pound for pound, maybe top 5 pound for pound. But you don't become the best fighter in the world by beating the guy. That guy could get injured. That guy, anything could happen, you know, in a fight. Or you could land a punch, or, you know, anything can happen. You know, so I don't feel just by you beating the best fighter in the world that you become the best fighter. You've got to earn that spot by fighting numerous of fights, by fighting a lot of the top guys to become the best fighter in the world. Not by fighting the best fighter in the world and beating him and you become the best fighter. I believe Amir Khan will definitely be in the top 5, top 10. You could put him up there. I wouldn't have a problem. But to put him right #1, you know, I don't agree with that. And as you guys know, I'm a big Amir Khan supporter and fan. So I would love to put him #1. But you've just got to be real. I think you could definitely put him in top 5, you know, top 10, you know. But to put him, you know, I'd say you could definitely put him top 1 British pound for pound fighter. But you won't be able to put him top 1, especially when there's guys like Lomachenko doing their thing. And there's other guys like Spence that have been doing their thing. You know, don't get me wrong. I don't think Spence would have a name like Crawford on his resume. And there'd be many guys. And then when you add that up with what Amir Khan's achieved in the past, like I said, he definitely is up there. But of recent years, Amir Khan's not done a lot. So this would be his most significant, like, it'd be a major win. But still, I think he would have to do a lot more to be considered the best fighter in the world. I don't believe by you beating the best fighter in the world that you become the best fighter in the world. I believe that's achieved by, you know, becoming an undisputed champion, becoming a unified champion, something that Terence Crawford's done. Although the resume wasn't that great and the fighters that he fought weren't that special, nevertheless, he still did it. You know, so I believe in order to become the best fighter, these are the things that you have to do. You have to win world titles. Yes, Amir Khan's done that in the past. But of recent years, he hasn't done that. So he'd have to further solidify that and maybe beat another champion importer. Then he'd definitely be, you could say, you know, he's one of the best fighters in the world. I'd definitely say you could say that if he beats Crawford, he's one of the best fighters. But to say he's the best fighter in the world, I don't quite agree with that, because you have to do a lot more, you know, than just beat the best fighter in the world, you know, because like I said, there's many scenarios that can happen. For, you know, if the guy gets injured or you land a, you know, you're getting completely annihilated and you land a punch, and then, you know, this is what I mean. Like, you've got to do it over a period of time, or you got to do it over a number of fights. You can't just beat the best fighter in the world and become the best fighter. I don't think it works like that. I believe Amir Khan would definitely have secured his legacy. He already has, in my opinion. You could put him down as a legend. But I think if he beats Crawford, you could definitely say he's, you know, one of the greatest British fighters of all time. I believe he's one of the top British fighters already. But I think with that win, he would have secured his legacy, you know, once and for all, signed, sealed, and delivered. You know, if he can pull off this win against Terence Crawford. But yeah, that's my take on it. I don't believe by beating the best fighter in the world. Like, if Crawford had beaten Lomachenko, all right, yeah, it would have been a massive upset. But I wouldn't have said Crawford was the best fighter in the world if he had done that, you know. You've got to do it over a number of fights for me to give you that mantle, you know. And same with Amir Khan. He'd have to do it over a number of fights. If he beats Terence Crawford again in the rematch, then I'll definitely say, you know what, he's up there. But then, like I said, you've got to do something great. To be the best fighter in the world, you've got to do great things. You've got to unify titles. You've got to become undisputed champion. You've got to do all these great things to be the best fighter in the world. So, yeah, that's my take on it. My take on it. But leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. If you agree with me or disagree with me, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And, guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.